Alright, what's up guys? This video we have here, it's kind of an axe shopping video. It's to help out those new guys out there that just don't know what to look for when they're looking into buying a vintage axe to restore. Now, it's kind of a challenging proposition, and I've definitely feel like I've been fooled in the past looking at pictures and thinking that I'm getting something bomber, and then I get the thing in the mail and it's just like, Jesus, he took a picture from a certain angle, or oh man, I didn't realize that this would be messed up. So just to kind of help those dudes out there that are looking to buy a vintage axe but need a little help kind of selecting what's good out there. So you'll just kind of you'll learn by kind of just me rambling as I just check out and shop axes, okay? So this isn't gonna be like super instructional or anything like that. You're just gonna be basically watching the big brown guy look at axes, almost like watching Joe Dirt go through Auto Trader. So here we go. Let's check it out. First off, vintage jersey. Let's check it out. We're checking out jersey axes. That's kind of my favorite. I love the jerseys. So let's see. Snow and Neely. Okay. The thing is, they make new Snow and Neelys. Right off the bat, we could see right here, we've got some mushrooming on the pole. The pole has been used as a hammer. It's not what that's for. So we got some pretty bad mushrooming on there. $50. That's kind of a lot of money. I see with some of the other finds that we could find on here. Check out the other side. Yeah, pretty bad mushrooming. Up right away. This is just going to be a no-go. Why is that? Well, you can see the toe of the axe has been ground down. Terminology on an axe, that point that the axe comes to at the top here, that's called the toe. The bottom where the beard is, that's called the heel. Okay? So the toe is usually the area on these axes it takes the most damage. Usually it's all chipped out and has to be ground down because just think about how an axe swings. When somebody swings an axe, usually, and if they're not using it properly, that's the first thing that hits the dirt when they come down. So the toe area has been ground down, so that's definitely reduced the life of this tool. And $50 is a lot of money, so nah, no thanks. Out of here. And you can buy new Snow and Neelys, I believe. I don't think they have this Bangalore, Maine uh, jersey pattern available, maybe, but eh, there's better axes. Let's get out of here. Let's go back here. These are always just like mind blowing. These are kind of like just collector axes. These aren't really like things to use. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this one right here. I mean, that is so freaking awesome. I love it. It's not $400 awesome. I'm sorry. For $400, you can get some serious performance out of an axe. You can buy like a racing axe. You could buy something insanely cool. But if you buy this axe, it's not that you're buying it to use it. You're buying it to collect it. That's what that is. And if you're into that, I mean, that's cool, man, for sure. It's definitely in good condition, but I'm more of an axe user, not so much a collector per se. I do collect axes, but I like to use them all. I like to get them dirty. Uh, but yeah, $400. Even if I wanted to buy this to use it, it's just not gonna have the performance of something newer that I could buy today. You're just buying something because it's so collectible. It's got the cool emboss on there. But yeah, that's too. Sorry, not doing it. Oh, here we go. We got a good looking True Temper, and you can see the price matches the condition of this one right here. Of course, $80 is kind of high. I mean, we still have the really well defined phantom bevels, but you can see some pitting in the actual axe itself. But look at that. The toe actually looks like it's in good condition. Let's see. He doesn't have any other pictures, though. That's a problem here. Because if you're not careful, you see how it's kind of at an angle. You need to make sure that you have kind of look at it from a different angle, kind of turn your screen or whatnot, and just make sure that the toe and the heel are even, that it hasn't been too well damaged. So it looks like that's actually from this one picture. Notice how he only has one picture though. That's kind of like, wait a minute, why don't you have more pictures, dude? But from this one picture, we see that it does look fairly even there. It does look fairly even. We also don't have any other pictures of the eye itself to see if it's cracked. It's kind of sucks that we only have one picture here. But we look at the pole, and the pole doesn't actually have any mushrooming, and it doesn't look like he's ground it either. It looks like it's just in that condition. Of course, what you can do is you can grind it when it's all rusty, and then patina it by soaking it in vinegar to kind of hide that. But it does look like the pole is squared off, which is good. So, that's kind of on the little bit of the higher end price. I feel like for that price, maybe there should be less pitting in the actual axe head. But this is a good quality jersey pattern right here with the phantom bevels, Kelly Perfect. So awesome axe. Let's see what the weight is on it. I'm just curious. I guess he doesn't have the weight. There's a few different sizes, usually a 3.5 pound and a 4 pound. So I don't know which one that is, but yeah, that's definitely it's a quality head right there. Oh, here we go. Look at this one. Let's see this one from a mile away. You know, we've got some mushrooming on the pull. Can't really get a close up there for you guys, but we still have those crisp phantom bevels looking good. The toe doesn't look ground off. That actually looks pretty awesome. He's got more pictures as well. So let's get a close up there. A little bit off the toe, a little bit more off the toe than the beard, but it definitely looks usable, definitely looks manageable. Can you kind of see that right there? How we kind of curve up a little bit more on the toe there? Yeah. But you know what? There's not as much rust to clean off. Sure, we've got some pretty bad mushrooming on there. But 40 bucks, not bad. 25 with shipping. You know what? Maybe you can negotiate with this guy to just cut the handle off. Because that handle looks like it's fairly old. Not sure how much life that handle still has left in it. Because the wood just gets old over time. But yeah, 40 bucks. It's not a bad deal. It definitely has some problems. These are vintage axes, though. Rare vintage McClung Knoxville. Let's look at that. I think even from looking as far back as this picture, I could see some problems with the grinding here. The toe is ground off, dude. Look at that. He's asking for a really high price as well. Yeah, that's ridiculous. We got mushrooming, and the toe is ground off. Yeah, no way. 135, not gonna happen. Collector axe. He's saying from early 1900s. I don't even know. I think you could find. I mean, this is America, man. These axes are everywhere, and you can find a lot of them in better condition than that one. And he's asking for 135 bucks. It's way too much. All right, let's see here. Unmarked single bit. Let's see. It's a jersey. Toes ground off. No good. I don't even think I'd buy that for 30. This is more interesting right here. This is a bidding war though, so be prepared for that. But all three of these look like they're in pretty dang good condition. I know that there was some mushrooming there that's been ground off, but he ground it off. The rusting actually isn't that bad. That'll come off in a few hours in a vinegar bath. Let's check out. He's got more pictures as well, so this guy seems pretty legit. The one on the bottom looks kind of like in the worst condition when it comes to that toe being ground, but the top one looks solid. Yeah, that one right there. We definitely got a little chip there, but it should come out easy. Some pitting there, mushrooming. Oh, that one looks nice. I like that one. Yeah, not bad. We can see the condition of the eyes here. Because sometimes what people do is they hammer them off with like a freaking hammer and like deform the eye. So it's pretty bad. Let's see right there. This one looks like we've got some deformation in the actual eye. You see that? So some clues here, or we can see how it's a little bit wider there. There in the eye, and then we got some pretty bad mushrooming there at the pole of the axe, which means I don't know, it could have been damaged. But hey, if the bid stays low, then definitely this would be a score. 3 of those axes for 35 bucks, that'd be sweet. Of course, it's gonna go up. What do we have here? Antique jersey. Let's check that out. That sounds interesting. Oh, more pictures. It looks nice. It looks like we've got some kind of smaller lugs there. The ears are very small. Upside down pictures, guys. If you don't know, I mean that's a kind of a tricky way to kind of hide that what is that? That toe feature that we talked about. Because your eyes are more drawn to the heel of the axe, and so you just think to yourself that it continues like that down to the toe. Turn your screen upside down and look at that toe. It looks like our toe is a little ground off on that. Here's another angle that could fool you when it comes to seeing how much of the toe has been ground down. So yeah, in order to really see, you're going to have to turn your screen, and yeah, it looks like when we turn the screen here, the toe's a little bit more ground, but just tricky photos like that, So this guy definitely knows. I mean, from this picture right here, you can't tell. And turning it upside down, it definitely makes it easier. So what a trickster. What a tricky dude. But you know what? For 40 bucks, dude, that's a good axe. Still, even with that toe ground, that's still a good price. We got a vintage Kelly Works, but it's painted. Why is it painted? Let's see. It doesn't have the weight on it. It's a bitter. Looks like it's pretty old wood there. Painted head. It's Kelly Perfect. Not bad mushrooming on there. Yeah, how much does he? It's a bid. Okay, so that could go up, but yeah, not bad. If the price stays low on this one, not bad, man. It'd be good user. You could take the paint off as well. Or you know what? You probably just leave it on, man. Help with the corrosion, man. So you're not always sitting there babying your axe. 400 bucks. Again, another axe that's just kind of more of a collector. Oh, this one's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like this pattern right here. That's a solid jersey. Pretty expensive for sure, but at least it's a buy now. You don't have to get into a bidding war. Yeah, this one's solid. Yeah, I would definitely purchase this one. I mean, that's kind of at the much higher end, but you can see the condition this is in. It looks like it hasn't been sharpened before. It's got some of the original sticker on there. The paint isn't worn. This axe has not been used. It's just been kind of rotting away inside of someone's shed somewhere, but at least it was kept dry. The handle looks like it's in good condition. Yeah, this axe is solid. This is basically a brand new axe. A brand new jersey pattern. 100 bucks. Yeah, that definitely would be worth it. Let's end it here on a high note. So we definitely found something that's like really good quality, but it's definitely it's gonna cost more. But yeah, awesome. It definitely is worth sharpening. Definitely worth using. Uh, Definitely looks like it's something you'd want. So very cool. All right, guys. So that's a little axe shopping. We were able to check out some vintage axes, mostly the jersey patterns, because I like the jerseys. I think they're cool. We'll check out some different patterns maybe in the future. All right, thanks for watching. Later.